It was a busy week in the northwest corner of the state, an entrance, an exit, and a lot of money being invested. Paul Gatling, editor of the Northwest Arkansas Business Journal, joins me to discuss. Paul, always good to have you. Let's begin with the Hunt family of JB and Janelle Hunt fame. They were busy this week. A new development, I believe, in Rogers, and a new gift for the University of Arkansas. What are the details?
Well, Janelle Hunt, she stays busy, as you well know, and the Hunt family, they've been busy in Arkansas for 50 years. But yeah, the JB and Janelle Hunt family donated $5 million to help back the construction of the $27 million a new baseball locker room and development facility at Baum Walker Stadium. They're going to start construction next month. That's the second $5 million gift that has been received by the U of A for that project. It's going to be built in the right field corner and connect to the west concourse and have all the bells and whistles, about 50,000 square feet, and it's actually going to cause the Razorbacks to flip from the third base dugout to the first base dugout. But it's supposed to be ready in 2021, not necessarily by the start of the season in 2021, but sometime maybe early in the 2021 season. So the Hunt family, that will be named the JB and Janelle Hunt Family Baseball Development Center. And up in Rogers, of course, Janelle Hunt is the chairman of Hunt Ventures, which is the development behemoth that is driving a lot of the development in Pinnacle Hills, Rogers, and Northwest Arkansas. They have filed development plans for a new office building and / parking structure next to, of course, the 10-story Hunt Tower. It's going to be similar to a project that's called the Northgate Plaza, which is about a 5-story, 130,000 square foot office building and parking structure that's on the back half of construction now. First tenants should be moving into that building first quarter of next year, and leasing is apparently going very well, so they've decided to file plans for a similar structure just a stone's throw away. So there's a lot of pent-up office demand in Benton County especially. So Hunt Ventures and Sage Partners doing their part to meet that demand.
Changing the skyline up there. All right, let's talk about Perry Webb, longtime CEO of the Springdale Chamber of Commerce. He announced he's stepping down after about 25 years at the helm. How big of a figure is Perry Webb? Where does he leave Springdale poised?
Well, Perry's been he's been the chamber guy for a long time, and not just in Springdale, but he's from Walnut Ridge and started an economic developer and chamber guy in Walnut Ridge, and then Forest City, and then came to Springdale about 25 years ago this time. He's been at the chamber for 25 years. So yeah, he's not really a chest beater. Northwest Arkansas has always been about consensus building and regionalism, and that's Perry's style. That's been his philosophy. He's helped bring people to the table, didn't really care who gets the credit for doing it. So there's going to be a lot of interest in that job. Springdale is starting to get more investment in their downtown area. I say more in relation to maybe other downtown development in Bentonville and Rogers. The investment is starting to pick up there, and then of course there's a lot of opportunity for private investment still along the interstate, west of the interstate, out in the Arvest Ballpark, Arkansas Children's area. So Springdale is I'm sure there'll be a lot of people interested in this job. We don't know exactly when Perry's going to be retiring. Those details weren't made available yet, but I'm sure the process has already started on the chamber's end to identify the person who will be the best fit to come in and pick up the baton.
All right. Also, Kathryn McLay named the new CEO of Sam's Club. What do we know about her, and what condition does she inherit at Sam's?
Well, she's a veteran retailer, for one, coming up in Australia. She's worked for Qantas. She's worked for Woolworths. She joined Walmart's U.S. leadership team, I believe, in 2015, and has worked in a variety of areas: supply chain, operations, audit. This past year, since about February, she's been in charge of the neighborhood market format. That's Walmart's grocery format with about 700 stores in the U.S., and now she takes over a company with about $3 million in revenue, 100,000 employees, and about 600 or so stores in the U.S. and Puerto Rico. So her job, according to Doug McMillan, is to build on the foundation started by John Ferner and Rosalind Brewer before him, and kind of take Sam's Club, keep the innovation going at Sam's Club. You know, they opened the new Dallas store that's, you know, built maybe to kind of compete with Amazon in that technology realm. So obviously Sam's Club is a strong company. She's going to keep that ship moving forward, but she's a veteran retailer.
All right, he is Paul Gatling. He is our veteran editor of the Northwest Arkansas Business Journal, part of the Talk Business and Politics family. Paul, as always, thanks.
You got it.
And thank you for tuning in. I'm Roby Brock. We will see you next time.